Hello everybody. In this video we're going to talk about one very nice feature about Microsoft Excel that I came to know recently actually, and the reason I knew about it was the previous video, which was the templates in Microsoft Excel. And just to tell you why I kind of got to know this about this feature is that like a table like this, we had the table of the elements in the periodic table, and we by just pressing the or selecting any one of these cells, you see that there is this small button. By clicking on here, it gives you some options that you can choose, and by choosing any one of these options, it gives you information about the element. Here the atomic number, and here the density, here the boiling point, and anything that you are interested in. It's not anything, but many information that you might be interested in are available here. And it was kind of very strange for me that the software like Microsoft Excel will have this huge database of the information. And if you explore other templates, you'll find that there are information about universities, there are information about countries, there are information about people, and it's kind of very diverse types of information. And I'm kind of quite sure that this is not a built-in thing. The software doesn't have all this information. And one more thing that made me kind of curious to understand how they get this information is the functions that they are using to generate this data. So this function contains a dot, and this is the first time for me to see this dot in any function. And I kind of did a very long search to find out what is the function of this dot, and I couldn't find out that. Until finally I was able to find the solution or the answer to this question in this last tab here, which is going to be almost in all the templates that you can find in Microsoft Excel. And I couldn't understand what is it's talking about in the very beginning, but then I found that it says that the Microsoft has partnered with Wolfram to provide rich, interesting facts and data on numerous subjects. To understand what is this paragraph or sentence talking about, just do a quick search on Wolfram Alpha, and this is going to be the very first thing that you'll find and here it tells you that it's a computational knowledge engine or answer engine developed by Wolfram Alpha, etc. So if the first time I used this software was 10 years ago, and it was just mathematics software. It does complex calculations for integration, for differentiation. It does numerical integration and analytical integration. It was kind of very powerful software. But the software has been developed intensively in the last few years, and you'd find that it's not only talking about mathematics like elementary math, algebra, plotting and algebra and graphics, calculus, differentiation, statistics, and all these things. There are information about science and technology like units, physics, chemistry, engineering. There are information about society and culture like people, date, history, information about everyday life. So it kind of covers very wide uh, types of topics. So this is actually uh, what this template does. So to kind of demonstrate what's going on, I'm just opening a new file here, just a blank file, and I'm gonna type any name or anything here. I'm gonna type the name of Egypt, for instance, which is the country. And here, this is the tab that, or the part of of the data ribbon that is kind of responsible for everything. You can find here that there are some highlighted types. And by the way, this data type thing is a recent thing. It was not available in the previous versions. I'm using Office 365, so I believe in the previous versions it was not there. I'm not sure, but I believe it is in the 365. Um, I'm quite sure that in the older versions like 2007, 2010, 2013, it was not there, but I'm not sure about the rest of the versions. Anyways, so what we just need to do here is to pick the type of information or the type of topic that you are uh, talking about. So Egypt is a country, so I'm kind of feeling that it's gonna be more like geography. So it converts style with countries, regions, or cities like London to get current world statistics like population, area, and more. So this is what I'm gonna do, and by clicking on this, it's gonna take some time, and of course you have to be connected to the internet. It's going to give you all the options here about Egypt the country, or there is a county in Pennsylvania, there is a county in Arkansas, there is a county in Texas. I'm interested in the country. So it gives you the country, and it gives you this icon in the left to tell you that this is a data type that you are using. And it's going to give you all the information that you can be interested in, or you want to know. There are population, there are information about the national anthem. By the way, this is not the right one. It's called Biladi Biladi. I think this has to be updated. Um, Wallah Zaman Ya Salahi was the anthem till 50s, and it was changed after that. So it's not the current anthem. Anyways, so there is the gasoline price, there is the area, there are the one thing that is kind of very nice about this option is the image. And this is the first time in my life to see a function that generates figures or pictures. I have never seen that before, and it kind of make me very happy to see that. And by the way, this is how the functions are working. Now you can see that this is dot something, and if you kind of do it for other countries, it's gonna work. So if I type UK, it's gonna do United Kingdom. So it's gonna do autofilling or renaming um, or the input that you put so that it is in the right way. You can do that for Turkey. Of course, I don't know Turkish, so I don't know what it is, but it seems Turkish to me. You can do something like Indonesia, and there was kind of typo here, and it was I think it's not corrected. Um, I don't know the right spelling of it, so I'm sorry for any Indonesian people here. But Nigeria, it's gonna work. I think it's the right. Yeah, I can do it for South Africa. I can do it for India. Oops, there is a typo here. It's IND. I'm sorry. So, and it's working. So you can do this for many things. It's not only for uh, it's not only for countries. You can find information about other things. So for instance, for people, I like I'm very a big fan of the boxer Muhammad Ali. So I'm gonna type his name here and see if I can do this. Sometimes you would not be able to find which one of these categories that work for you, so you can pick automatic, and it's gonna give you the options in the right to pick which one of them. So it gives you some of them, like the a book, and I don't know what it is, but this is the person. It can you can do the same like before dot image, and it gives you his image. It's amazing. You can search for something like his date of birth, the full name, and by the way, his name was Cassius Marcellus Clay. It's not Muhammad Ali. He changes his name when he was like 25 or 26 years old. Um, so you can do this for anything. Think of any type of information, like if I type Jupiter and then do automatic, it's gonna give you some information. It's a planet. You can do the image, by the way, for planets as well, which is I like the images. So I kind of, this is the first thing that I do for any one of these things that I do. You can do like Pluto. and then I'm gonna choose automatic, and it's gonna give you some options. And one of the nice things, it's gonna give you the cartoon character Pluto. So it's giving you the image now. So you can think of anything that you wanna search for, and I believe you'll find whatever any information that you're interested in. And what's making me very interested in this and amazed by this feature is that you are doing search uh, without using the browser. You're doing the search in Microsoft Excel, and it's gonna useful because if there's an information that you want to use for calculations or for anything, you don't need to go online, search for it, and then pick it up here or copy and paste it here. You'll just do everything in the same place without going back and forth between Microsoft Excel um, and the browser. So it's gonna be very nice to use it and search for anything, explore or any kind of information that you are interested in, and I believe you'll like it. So I hope it helps, and I'll see you in the next video inshallah. Goodbye.